Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. Today I'm going to talk about how you can increase your vocabulary in English. Yeah, you heard it right. Today will be a communication skill related video. So let's start the video without any further delay. One thing I'll talk about, one important thing I want to tell you before starting anything regarding vocabulary, and that thing is that when I was in my 9th or 10th standard in my school, someone gave me a very terrible advice that to increase your English vocabulary, your stock of words, you do one thing that that person gave the advice to many students, not only me but all my classmates, and that advice was very terrible. Now listen the advice. So he told us that do one thing, take your English to English conversion dictionary and start learning 10 words each day and write what you have learned before going to sleep, and write those words without seeing their meanings, and write the meanings so that you can learn the meanings of those words. And in this way you will finish the entire dictionary in some 1 or 2 years, and even if you cannot finish the entire dictionary, then also you will have a good stock of words. And I think that was a very terrible advice, because in that way your brain will you will feel like you are having a havoc in your brain, because you have limited storage. In that storage place in your brain you have to store many data regarding your studies. You have to remember many things also which are not related to the studies, and in this way, by mugging up the meanings from dictionary, it will create a very boring process, and it will feel like that you are very exhausted. Now, one very important thing I want to tell you all is that vocabulary is a very dangerous word. If I tell you one thing, vocabulary, increasing vocabulary. Now let me tell you that when you are conversing with any person, when you are giving any speech in front of any group of people, or you are participating in any extempo competition in your school, or you are participating in any debate competition, or even if you are conversing with any person in English, it is not mandatory that you have to speak in you have to use very difficult words like many people try to use difficult words, and they feel like that it's very classic English, it's very stylish. No, that's not at all stylish. You don't need, it's not mandatory to speak or use very tough words. Like two things I will say, and those two things have the same meaning. I can tell that I am sorry for the noise. I can tell that I am fatigued today. The same meaning I can tell I am feeling tired, or I can tell I am feeling exhausted. All the three sentences have the same meaning, but the words are different: fatigue, tired, and exhausted. Now if you are speaking with any person, then you can always use tired or exhausted. You don't need to use fatigue, and that is why I am trying to tell you the meaning. You can understand, I think, that you don't need to use very tough words to improve or to create a good impression. You just need to maintain the flow while you are speaking. You just need to maintain the flow while you are speaking with any person in English. You can use very simple words. Means I want to say that always a good speaker uses those words which are understandable by everybody. A good speaker is not that who uses difficult words, but who uses those words which are understandable by everybody. Now I am talking about writing skills. When you are writing any passage, or you are writing any topic, about any topic in your English subject in your school, or you are writing about any topic, in that case you have to use some good words to create a good impression, so that in that case you may feel like that I should have used any better word, or I should have used any good word. Means it could have been better. Yeah, you are right, it could have been better if you are talking about writing skills. So in that way you need a little stock of words which are out of the track, and that is actually the need of vocabulary. That means, I think I told you the meaning. You don't need to have a stock of very difficult words, but sometimes you need a stock of some out of the way words which can be used to improve your writing skills, to create a good impression when you are writing about any topic. So let me tell you how can you increase that stock of words. There are two ways. You can select either of the two ways. The first way is you can buy one book a month and read that book. I'm not talking about your educational books. I'm talking about your out of the educational course books, like any fictional books or non-fiction books, or any book related to any biography books, anything, any English book. It can be any English book, a true event, a true account. You can use that thing. And I generally like to read fiction and non-fiction books, so I'll recommend reading books, because reading books also has an added advantage, and that thing is it increases your imagination skills, it enhances your visualization powers, along with increasing your vocabulary. Now when you are reading the book, mark the words which are new to you and find the meaning of those words in Google. No need to use any dictionary, just type the word on Google, you will get the meaning. In this way you will have a good stock of words, and the words which are very difficult, you don't need to search the meanings, because anywhere at any place there is no need of using very tough words, just use moderately tough words. The second way is you can buy newspapers, any English newspaper, 3 days in a week, and just go through the headlines of those newspapers. Don't read the full passages of every headline, because that will take you a very long time to finish. So you can do one thing, read the headlines, and the headlines which interests you the most, just read those passages only. And in those passages you will find some words which are new to you, which are difficult words. Those words are needed to be understood by you. You have to search the meaning of those words on Google and write the meaning of those words in your copy or in your notebook or anything. Just keep an account of the words which you are learning in any copy or notebook. At the end of 3 months or 6 months, I think you will get a good stock of words, and that will help you to increase your vocabulary, whether you are communicating or whether you are writing about any topic. So those two are my ways of increasing English and vocabulary. So that's all for today, and I think you got what I said, that don't fall into the trap of learning and mugging up meanings, all the meanings and all the words from dictionary, or don't fall into the trap that you have to use very tough words to create a good impression. You just need to use simple English and have a little stock of some out of the way words, or some good words, some better words. Like I told you, you can use fatigue instead of exhausted. That will create a good impression when you are writing. I'm talking about writing skills. That is all for today. If you like the video, then please hit the thumbs up button and give a like to the video, and also do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get notified when I put any new video. In the upcoming videos, I'm planning to put some more book reviews, and I'm planning to give some book recommendations now, and I also want to share some more communication skill tips. I am trying to create a playlist of communication skill tips, and I think this is the third video regarding communication skills. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.